One of the hardest career realization is this: you can do everything right and still be invisible. And most professionals never understand why. Hi, I'm Natalia. As a hiring leader who has reviewed thousands of candidates from the hiring side of the table and have received an offer for every role I have pursued over the last 13 years, I can tell you something most professionals never see. Doing everything right does not automatically create leverage anymore. Layoffs happen, industries collapse, degrees lose leverage, market shifts. The frustration makes sense. But here's the shift most people never make. Experience does not equal leverage anymore. The market rewards positioning, narrative, perceived relevance and perceived value, alignment, and visibility, not simply effort. You can be capable and still be mispositioned. The market does not reward the most experienced one. It rewards the most strategically positioned ones. If it has been years and your career has not moved forward, it's probably not because of your capability anymore. It's about how you are framing yourself, how you are positioning in order to be perceived, how you're perceived, whether you signal immediate relevance and value. And from the hiring side of the table, the conversation is rarely, are they smart enough? It's usually, do they feel aligned and immediately relevant for this role? That's the real filter. So the question shifts from, I did everything right, to how do I reposition for what works now? That's power, because positioning is controllable. Here's how many professionals stay stuck. They respond by doing more. They respond by buying more courses, more certifications, more resume edits, more people who can give you feedback. But effort without positioning rarely changes the perception and positioning of yourself in the market. And every year that positioning stays unclear, opportunities keep passing by before you even get into the conversation to explain your value. Over time, that cycle keeps you stuck in roles below your potential, earning less than what you're capable of and what you deserve, bringing home a smaller paycheck for your family, and often bringing home a version of you that is exhausted instead of being energized. The problem is not effort, it is positioning. That's exactly why inside Get Your Dream Job Accelerator, we focus on positioning first. Because when your position becomes clear, recruiters do not have to guess where you belong. You already communicate where you belong. Your value becomes obvious. Then you are visible. Then you are the chosen one. If you want the exact framework I have used repeatedly, both in my own career to receive an offer for every role I have pursued over the last 13 years, and from sitting on the hiring side of the table, the program is linked below.